Hey everybody, how are you doing today? So I meant to get this video done 2 days ago, but we had no power. We do have a generator, so I was like, oh, okay, I can go down and do it. But then I realized I have no heat in my room when we're on generator. So I couldn't do it. And then yesterday I had errands to run. So we're just getting to it today. We are having a snowstorm, so I'm going to hopefully get a couple of different videos started. So I will have a little bit more content to post upcoming. So thank you for all that have subscribed to my channel. I so appreciate it. And all the sweet comments. I really appreciate it. So today we're going to be doing this little coaster mold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it in with the UV resin in different colors, and then we will decide on a top coat color once we get it all done. So just cleaning up. It's like I clean it and then I look and there's little speckles. I'm like, I can't win. I can't. All right. So what I'm thinking is I have two different color greens. Let's see. I thought I had two color greens. I don't. So, hang on one second here. Okay, so I've decided what I'm going to do for colors. So, I'm going to do the flower in red. I'm going to do the vines and the leaves in green. And then I'm going to do purple with maybe a little bit of green and maybe a little bit of yellow in the hummingbird. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let me get my dotting tool. And let's see, I'm going to start with the red. And this is the J. Dixon's UV resin. I do have the Let's Resin one coming. It should be here Wednesday, so I'm anxious to try that. And I think I'm going to try and turn my my ring light on, because it just, I don't know, it feels like it's a little bit dark. So hang on, let me angle this down. Yeah, hopefully that helps so you guys can see a little bit better. I'm trying to get better with my videos so that you can see what I'm doing. So if you guys want to try it. All right, so I'm just going to, now this looks more pink than red, but you know, hey, it's all I've got. And I've also got some, oh, what's it called? It's like a glitter UV resin. So yeah, I do have some of that coming. That should be here Wednesday as well. And then I'll just take my little stick and clean up a little whatever I make a mess on. Use my skinnier side here. So I've had this mold for a while, and I'm like, oh, how the crap am I gonna color it so it stands out? And then I was like, oh, yeah, UV resin. All right, so... I might have to grab a little toothpick for some of these little spots. So I know this part's going to be a little bit long, but you can always fast forward through if you... I'm still learning the editing part, so in the app that I use, I don't know if there is a time lapse part of it. My grandson's supposed to come over and help me when he has a minute. It's pretty bad. You got to ask your 13-year-old grandson to help you figure out how to edit your videos. Yeah, that's what happens when you become an old lady like me. So I think I'm going to actually put yellow in this piece because that looks like that's like the stamen of the flower. So I'm just going to skip over that part for right now. I did get, oh, that one's got a tip broke off. Yeah, we'll get one that has a tip. That might make it a little easier to get it into some of those areas. So even though this says red, it is a pretty pink, so I'm okay with that. And if you guys have any suggestions, I will be having another clock video coming up. We're going to be doing flowers in that. And I'm also going to be doing another snow globe skull. But I'm going to be doing the snow globe part a little bit different. I'm going to be using mica powder in it. And see how that turns out. So I'm hoping I can get a couple videos done today so that I'll have a few to upload. So once I'm done with this and I put the final coat, I'm going to put it on my heat mat. So I'm hoping I will be able to unmold it in a couple of hours. So I'm hoping that I can get all the colors in and then cure it at one time is kind of what I'm hoping. Whether it works that way or not, we'll see. All right, so now I've got to get some in this little tiny. Just trying to get it in there without like making a complete mess, but and I don't want any bubbles. Clean this up. All right, let me get the last of the red in, and then I will set that under light for even just a minute, just to kind of somewhat set it. That way there, if I do need to pick it up to look on the other side to see what I'm filling in, I can do that and not make a mess. So those of you that are just new to my page, and you haven't followed me over on my Facebook page, which is Easel Does It Studios, I am a major klutz. I always have been. It's just me, no matter how hard I try. So you never know. Like when I go live, you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes it's pretty comical, but so yeah, just a kind of a heads up for you newbies that have just started following me. All right, so I'm just going to pop that in just for a couple seconds to just kind of let that get somewhat firm. And then we're going to go in with the green next. So I'm trying to decide what color I might end up backing it with like a blue so it kind of looks like the sky is kind of what I was thinking. All right, so that's firm. It's not completely cured, but it is hard. All right, so this has got to be a leaf as well. All right, I don't know what that is. Oh well, let's go in with the green. Let's get this part done. So what I'm going to probably do, I only have one of these coasters. I don't know why they didn't come in a set. That would have been, you know, like really cool. I don't remember if I got this one on Amazon or Temu. I'm almost thinking I got it on Amazon, but I'm not 100% sure. So, and I'm hoping that we don't lose power again. So that's why I'm going to use my heat mat to try and dry my projects quicker, because it is snowing. We've got about 6 inches. We had no snow on the ground at all, and then Mother Nature just decided to be have a case of PMS or whatever. Somebody pissed in her cornflakes. But it's sleeting, and it's supposed to switch over to freezing rain. So I'm hopefully going to be able to get these done. All right, now this one I'm going to have some cleanup because it is so tiny. All right. I'm really hoping that I get no bubbles under there. And I apologize if you hear my scanner in the background. It is upstairs, but for some reason, some days I can hear everything that goes on upstairs, and then other days I can't. So, you know, it's just one of those things. Get off their hair. So what I'm trying to do is when I clean off the top surface, I'm trying to get it to go back into the groove just to make sure that I have enough in there. All right. because I don't know if where I've cleaned it up, if it's gonna leave a mark or not. So I'm just gonna try to wipe over it a little bit. All right, so let's get this side done. I guess I gotta look for a skinnier pokey stick thingy, see if I have one. Let me look in my drawer and see if I have a smaller one. This one might be a little bit smaller. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta have my husband anchor my new work setup here, because I can move this table, and knowing me, I will end up knocking it off. So I need to have him mount it to my stand. My craft room is just not big enough for everything that I like to do. All right, there's something in there. And again, if this is going too slow, guys, you can go ahead and fast forward. Someday I will learn how to do time lapse and all that good stuff. Someday. Oh, wrong bottle. All right, take my little stick and, oh, you get, am I still under there? Okay, making sure I'm still in frame. Got a bubble there. All right, let me just clean that up a little bit. All right, so let me pop that in my light for a few seconds. And let's see. Got the bird. And I don't know what to do with those two lines. So if I'm going to back it in like a lighter blue, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the blue and I'm going to do the blue in those two little, the lines kind of going around it. Okay. And then, like I said, I'll do a complete cure after. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a little, one of these disposable little cups to put my yellow in, to just kind of drip them into those polka dots. So I'm going to do yellow for that. I hope this yellow even shows up. It's so light. These little holes, I'm definitely having to put it up over and really like work it in because they are so little. So I'm just poking my little pokey thing in the hole so that I'm hoping the resin will just kind of drip down once there's something in there. All right, I'm just going to squirt a little bit into this bigger one because it would have taken me 3 years to dot it in there. All right, I'm going to pop that in there for a couple seconds. And let's see. So we're going to go with the purple. Do the bird next. So this isn't going too bad. I was thinking it might take a little bit longer. But let me see. I want to put a couple of colors in the bird. But I don't know, that green is so light. All right, let me get, I wasn't going to use black, but I think I'm going to do black for his beak. So I'm just going to put a little bit in here and kind of get it in there. So I just got a whole bunch of gears in. I even got some gears that have like anchors on them, which I thought was kind of cool. All right, so that's all I'm gonna need on the black. I am gonna pop that under just to cure that because I don't want it to run into my bird color. All right, just gonna, even 2 or 3 seconds, just so it doesn't move. And once I'm done, then I'll do like a 5-minute cure time and all right, so I'm gonna do, let's see, we're gonna do purple, but I'm gonna put a little bit of green, I think, in the bottom of the wings, or do I just do them all purple? Oh, let's see. We'll start here and we'll, oh, this is a pretty purple. Because you know how sometimes the hummingbirds have like different colors in their wings. That's kind of what I was gonna try to go for, but I don't know. I'm really liking this purple, so I think we're just gonna do him one color this time. Make sure I'm still on the camera for you. Oh, I think the plow trucks are finally out. The scan has been crazy with accidents because of stupid weather. chasing a few bubbles here. All right, I'm just gonna put a little bit more in. All right. Yeah, I popped them. All right, so let me, all right, I'll pop that under for just a second. I'm gonna get the blue and some sort of glitter. Let's see. I think we'll do this glitter. This is by Recollections. This I got at Michael's. All right, take that out. And so I'm just it doesn't need to be a lot. I just like put a little bit in there. I want to give it a little bit of sparkle. All right, let's. And then I will have to clean this up because, you know, now I got some little blue glitter spots. Because, of course, as soon as I opened the glitter, the heater kicked on. So that just helped move it along into everything. All right, try to. All right, this one's done, and then I'll clean that up. That's done. Oh, I got a question for anybody out there, all you crafty people. First time I used my heat mat, I put my piece on it, and the bottom section had already cured, but it liquefied the whole thing. Is it supposed to do that? I ended up having to stop it because I had wings on there and the wings had fallen over. Just because I wasn't very smart and hot glued them instead of UV'd them. So yeah, if anybody knows, if you could put that in the comments for me, I would appreciate it. All right, so let me try to wipe up some of this. I guess what I'll try to do is just clean this up first, cure it, and then I can take some tape and get the glitter off the rest. All right, so that's done. I'm going to cure that for about 5 minutes, and then I'll be back to pour the top coat. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I am back. I have got 4.5 ounces of epoxy mixed up. It is the Let's Resin 4-Hour Fast Cure. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get that done in an hour. But I just remembered I got these alcohol inks. So because I wanted sparkle and I wanted blue, we're gonna try there's cobalt blue, ion blue, and there's teal. I don't know, guys, which one should I use? Let me just I'm just trying to see like how dark or how light they would be. Oh, but they got some, oh, the sparkle in them is beautiful. You know what? We're going to go with the teal. Oh, let me check the blue first. And I didn't even really like shake that one up. I forgot that they had sparkle in them. That one didn't seem like it had as much shimmer as the teal. So you know what? Let's just go with the teal. And I still want to keep it transparent, but I do want there to be somewhat of a color. Oh, there I don't. All right, let me get some tape. All right, I gotta take my gloves off because I can't do the tape with my gloves on because, yeah, you know, it just, and my fingers are getting all sweaty. So I do have my heat mat already turned on. So I'm gonna put it on and we're gonna just pray for the best. All right. So I don't know how much snow we have outside now. I'll find out when I go up after I put this on the mat. It's supposed to snow till tomorrow morning, so yeah, I'm not... We're changing over to sleet and freezing rain, so I'm hoping it pushes that. Oh, crap. I forgot one spot. Oh, well, I got two. Hang on. I still... And I got... There we go. I got that. All right. Let's see. I would have been so mad at myself. All right, let me... All right, let me cure that real quick. And so while that's curing, I will put some of this beautiful teal. I'm just going to shake it up really good. So it's just T-Rex alcohol inks. I got this off Amazon. They are the jumbo size. So they're... All right, so that was what, like 3 drops? And I am going to pour this somewhat slow. And I'm going to spray with alcohol in between the layers that I pour. That might be a little too much. Why did I use a small stick? And I didn't put my gloves on. Wow. All right. Pop the gloves on. And then I can get this stirred. So it does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but all right, here goes nothing. And I'm gonna pour it on this so that I will be able to get this slid off onto my mat. I am gonna grab another piece of tape. Oh, hang on one second. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to get this poured. I am going to give it a spritz of alcohol, and I'm just going to pour it a thin coat. Like I said, I don't know how much this is going to use. But hopefully, because I've let it sit a little bit, it will start debubbling on its own. So I'm just going to kind of get it all in the bottom, and then I'll spray it with some alcohol and pop that coat of bubbles. It's the only thing with the thick resin. I really, really need to get me a debubbler, because that's just would make life so much easier. All right, here's my little tool. Try to get some of the bigger bubbles that I can see. Come on, bubble. Come on, work with me here. It's bad enough it's a crappy day out. Don't you be giving me a hard time. Just going around the edge to make sure if there's any bubbles, we can get them out of there. All right. So I'll pour some more. So I've had pretty good luck doing it this way, and getting the most of the bubbles out. The majority, I'd say. There's, you know, I usually have a few, but so, and I definitely made up too much, but we'll make some extras. All right. So I will go ahead, I'll find some molds to put the rest of my resin in. I'm going to watch this for a little bit, and then I'm going to pop it on the heater as soon as I can see that I've gotten 90% of the bubbles out. And then I will be back to demold it. Be right back, guys. All right, so I demolded the whole thing. I did my whole spiel, and I unmolded it. And when I thought my video was done, I looked, and it had completely shut off. So nothing even recorded. So I did demold it. I do have this because I sprayed the alcohol after it had started getting hard. I do have some bubbles, so I'm going to sand this down and then I'll top coat it. This side is not too bad. It's not as shiny as I thought that it might be, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm contemplating maybe just top coating this or just top coating that. I don't know. But yeah, so it wasn't a complete fail, but it wasn't a success. I should have babysat it when I came down. I should have stayed down here longer, but my daughter called and I just went upstairs and started talking to her, and yeah. But overall, I'm impressed that I was able to cure this in an hour. So that's a plus. So thanks for hanging with me, guys. Sorry this video was so long, but hopefully we all learned a little something. I know I did. Now I know what to expect. So I will do this again when I get my other UV resin in from Let's Resin, and we'll just see what the difference is. Alrighty, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.